Feeling like it's me against the world without me giving who my opponent is. Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the best.
Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no bad. Basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this so hyped where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we?
So it's Williams on the bench. This is the group Mike Malone has right now. Markkanen is out there with Julius Randle. And there's Klay Thompson. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Henderson in at the one. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randle is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
They set the pick. Booker the pass to Looney. Comes up empty down low. Into the lane. And then Henderson with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Gordon with the screen for Booker.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
That 3 off the mark. Randle from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
NBA2K23.
Timberwolves have gone 0-3 from the field to start the game. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had taking it to the rim there. It sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Thompson against Morris. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Wiggins, the theft, that starts to break.
Knocks it loose. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And here's Randall, hoping to put that miserable performance against the Clippers behind him tonight. Wiseman with the ball. Looney on him. Fires it up. Wiseman no good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Morris with a screen on Randall. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, he can be such a powerful dunker. Wiggins that time with some force at the rim.
There's a good screen. Henderson passes to Wiseman. And finished up by Wiseman.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Gordon. Back to Booker for 3. Randall grabs the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the inside. Wiseman. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. No good, shot missing. Now the Nuggets take it the other way.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Henderson, no one around him. It's good from long range. Henderson's got 8.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Gordon kicks to Wiggins. Shoots over Markkanen. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Randall a screen on Morris. Henderson against Morris. Henderson, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Booker. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Driving inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night. Here we sit right in the middle of the season, Brent. Halfway through a long schedule. It's got to be a grind for these players.
Oh, yeah, these are the dog days, Kevin, and the thing that you want to do is make sure that you're continuing to come with that mentality that you want to improve. And there may be days where physically it's tougher. There might be days where mentally it's tougher. But those kind of players, all collectively put together, are going to end up achieving something in any given season.
Here's Pickett. Henderson defending. Winslow wide open. He fires, and it's off from three-point range.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On defense, the Nuggets. Can they get it?
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Here's Henderson. 12 points for him. Wiseman sets a screen for Henderson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense being right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far? for the Nuggets.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Denver leading by 12. Now here's Henderson. 14 points for him. And then Henderson with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Minnesota calls timeout. Gordon, the pass to Winslow. Thompson against Kennard. The pass to Pickett. On the wing, Winslow. Another miss by Minnesota.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now Henderson. He's got 16. Feeds it to Randall. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight. Timberwolves trail by 17. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randall is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Randall, a screen on Kennard. Henderson against Kennard. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
On the wing, Gordon. To stop the run. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Aaron Gordon's athleticism can show up in other areas. That time, track down the offensive board.
Henderson with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Markkanen finds Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard with the rebound. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Nuggets lead by 15. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
We've got Justice Winslow. Morris is out there with Booker. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Tillman in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Covered by Winslow. Here's Ware. The shot that time, not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Morris looking over the floor. Williams against Wiggins. To the paint. Tillman. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
I love how eager Wiggins is to involve his teammates. That's a nice assist.
Robinson dishes to Ware, and stolen by Booker. Now here's Winslow. He's guarded closely. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Tillman passes to Wiggins. In the corner, Winslow with it. Back to Wiggins. Nice move. They get the rebound, and it's blocked. And here is Robinson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Has to fall. Denver passing it around. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Minnesota calls timeout. Looney's checked in for Minnesota. So it's Minnesota now. 17-point game. Booker outside. Another miss by Minnesota.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Outside Robinson. Lock at 6. Williams passes to Ware. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Morris outside to the middle. Here's Looney, and he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Robinson against Booker. 4 on the clock. Here's Fall. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Booker inside. He digs the rim with a 2-handed slam.
And Looney able to stick with it that time, even getting roughed up a bit.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gordon comes in for Tillman, and it's Kennard in for Devin Booker. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Greg, for our audience, can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. And you see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. So that's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. A 3 ball. Denver grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Robinson drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes to Looney. Kicks it out to Gordon. Takes a 3. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And the defense having no time to get to Aaron Gordon. Automatic.
Over to the wing. Here's Ware. 8 points for him. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now, here's Kennard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Robinson with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. And there's the basket. Whistle blows, and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Winslow's checked in for Wiggins. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. They get passes to Looney. Here's Pickett. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From 13, it's stolen by Wiseman. Now Henderson. Out to Thompson. Launches it. And again, Denver, no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Fires the three. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ware passes to Henderson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Where the Nuggets with another miss. Timberwolves shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Here's Henderson, and Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Got that one up quick.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Henderson with it. 16 points for him. 26 seconds left now here in the second. Winslow against Henderson. Pass to Gordon. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Here's Pickett. No good from outside. Here's Henderson. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Denver cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Coach Mike Malone. How has ball movement opened up things for you offensively?
Every game we have where we get into a one-on-one game, over-dribbling, not passing, we become very easy to guard. The good thing about tonight is the ball is moving. We're trying to make plays for each other. When we move the ball, we get high percentage shots.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Welcome to the halftime.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim.
And since we've got a moment, let's go to social media, see what's on the fans' minds. And T-Money720 asked, Kenny, I saw that highlight where Shaq dove for a loose ball and landed on top of you. How worried were you in that moment?
Well, thanks for that question, T-Money. I can't say. I wasn't concerned at all. Shaq is a gentle giant.
It's okay, Kenny. Tell the truth.
Okay, I was terrified. I had to check to make sure everything was okay.
That'll do it for our show tonight.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Nuggets leading by 22, so it's Williams on the bench. This is the group Mike Malone has right now. Julius Randle is out there with Wiseman. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Thompson, and it's Henderson in at the point.
Split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
The Nuggets have yet missed a free throw, 5 for 5.
And team free throw numbers about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
Both free throws good from Henderson. And so Booker will bring it up for Minnesota. Tries the spin move. And Wiseman sends it back.
And Wiseman using the length, swatting that one away.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
All night, they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Evan Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Both free throws good from Henderson. And here is Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Booker outside. Henderson against Morris. Lets the 3 fly. Randall grabs the board. The Nuggets shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. And Thompson kicks to Randall. 3-pointer, Markkanen. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight. There's the pass to Gordon. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Gordon's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Good adjustment on the inside that time, getting the shot off from Aaron Gordon.
Henderson passes to Wiseman. Back to Henderson. Wiseman sets a screen for Henderson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And again, Denver with the triple.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Tillman, he's checked in for Kevon Looney.
Now into the lineup for your Kevo Warriors, Xavier Tillman Sr.
So it's Minnesota now. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Wiseman's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Henderson kicks to Wiseman. Rebound Minnesota.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thompson in the corner. And again, Denver with the triple.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shoots from the elbow. Booker, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Henderson against Morris. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Booker dishes to Wiggins. 3rd quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Henderson against Morris. Now here's Henderson. Defense is right there. Wiseman finds Henderson. Just 4 to shoot. Outside, Markkanen. A 3-pointer, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Pass to Wiggins. Here's Tillman. He's guarded by Markkanen. Here's Wiggins. Misses off the right iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Minnesota making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Matthews in for Morris. Out to Thompson, outside Markkanen. They double him with Booker. Here's Henderson. And another miss by Denver.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Takes a step back. Here's Booker. And Wiseman sends it back.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Booker, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Tillman passes to Booker. And Booker kicks to Wiggins. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Wiggins has got 7 points in the game.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Randall against Booker. Randall dishes to Wiseman. Over Booker. Trying to get open is Randall. Wiseman no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Wiggins. He's got 7. And it's Denver with the rebound. Wiseman.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Henderson passes to Wiseman.
And there should be tons of trips to the free throw line for Wiseman. So tough to stop inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Pickett passes to Tillman, and he dunks it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Dishes it to Wiseman. Lets it go from 11, and Winslow pulls it down.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
The Timberwolves have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And that one misses. Ball's checked in for the Nuggets. So he comes up empty, missing both. Denver's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Robinson misses. Minnesota shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Looney's checked in for Minnesota. Out to the wing. The Nuggets with another miss. Minnesota shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Here's the drive. Connects on the 9-footer. Looney's got 6 points. 59 seconds left in the third. Robinson on the wing. Kennard covering. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. 51 seconds left in the third. Pass to Pickett. This one for 3. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Robinson. Down low, here's Ware, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Now, Kennard. Inside, Looney, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
And it's the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And so it's Denver in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Troy Brown is out there with Richardson. Then it's Justice Winslow, and it's Booker in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Booker draws the double. There's Brown with the 3, Fall with the rebound. Denver's got the three-point bug tonight. They're taking 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Robinson down low. Brown's there. Robinson misses.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds fun.
Brown the pass to Booker. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Williams looking over the floor. And it's in there. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Ware, covered by Winslow. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Brown kicks to Matthews. Here's Booker. And the shot goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's the screen. With social media and the cult celebrity, a lot of pitfalls for players. Brent, is the NBA doing a good job preparing them to face those very public challenges?
That's a really good question, Kevin. And I think what's interesting is to study players who've been in the NBA for a while that are embracing social media versus what you're seeing with younger players who have grown up with social media and how they handle that dynamic coming in. And I think, quite frankly, the younger players are a lot better at doing it than some of the older players.
And that one drops.
Winslow out there surveying and finds the open man.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside Williams. Outside Robinson. And again, Denver no good.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Morris finds Winslow. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Winslow.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Has to Ware. The dish to Williams. The pass to Ware. Williams a screen on Winslow. Launches a three. Booker pulls it in. So Booker will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first one falls.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Randall a screen on Morris. Thompson in the corner. Three-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Gordon the pass to Morris. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. You wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Morris against Henderson. Thompson outside. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
A three-pointer, Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Markkanen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He takes it in. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Booker dishes to Wiggins. To the paint. Kicks it out to Booker. Wiggins against Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Give a round of applause to the Timberwolves dancers.
On the wing, Morris. Booker looking around. With the fadeaway. And that one goes long.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Gordon kicks to Wiggins. Back to Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Tillman. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Henderson finds Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Wiseman clever on that pick and roll. Finds the space.
We've got 1:48 left in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's good. Tillman's got 4 points this quarter.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Morris against Henderson. Wiggins outside. To the middle. Tillman passes to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wiggins. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nuggets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. It was an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And they took charge when it counted in notching their 9th win overall. Gordon finds Winslow. Here's Pickett. Henderson defending. Pickett passes to Gordon. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Here is Henderson. And down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 26. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And then Henderson with the jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Tillman, and he banks in the layup.
At this point, they're just trying to get back and see. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jump. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a great round.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Denver calls timeout. They're leading by 26. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach electing to do that here.
Here's Henderson driving in, and And then Henderson with the dunk.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Let's go, Scoop.
The Nuggets winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Right now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
That's pretty Scoop. Like that. And I'm gonna play in that game. This shit is Scoop. 15 and 19. Scoop. Scoop. Scoop.